Yay. I think the layout is pretty good. Cute, right? You don't like it. You don't like it and you say yes. Okay, I'm going to unmute. Okay? Yay. Hi. Can you guys hear me? And today, yeah, I'm glad to I actually feel a bit shy. As like because it has been a long time since I streamed, so now I'm feeling a bit shy actually. So okay, but today I'm not alone, yeah. So and let's see who I'm with. Say hi, guys. Say hi. Who's that? Who's that Pokemon?
I'm back. It's Zert's intern from last week.
Yeah. And who else? Okay. I think another person will come soon. So let's say hi everyone since Zert is here. Okay, I will say hi to everyone
hello.
first. So let's see who is here. And I wonder who that is. Is that Mew? Yeah. So we're gonna start soon. Let's say hi. Hi Panic, long time no see. Hello Diamond. Right now it's like 2 a.m. in Italy. Thank you so much for joining. And hi Kadin, hi Panic. I always say hi. And hello Lopar Animator. Yes, I'm back after like almost half a year. We still do have like GBG stream from time to time on Discord, right? If I remember. Right, I remember seeing
Like once.
Yeah.
Or
and Kika, hi. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I haven't uploaded for a long time. And PJ, hello. King Manga was here too. Hey Freddy, hi. And I think enough talk. Let's just begin. It has been a while since I last program, and right now we have a thing called the game jam called GBG Jam June Jam actually.
There we go.
Yeah, so this one actually gives us like motivation to build a game. Yeah, what about the beach game? After this one.
What beach game?
Beach game. Okay, in order to know what beach game is, you need to watch the live stream 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it? And hi Disco, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, June is almost over.
It's okay, let's go. There's another stream at 12 hours.
Yes, you can sleep now first. Yeah, and hi Kadin. Okay, so what is this June Jam and when is the deadline? Deadline is June 29, which is like 1 month. 1 week from now on.
1 month.
I almost said 1 month. 1 week from now on. Enough time, I would say. Hosted by Coma Nomad. Thank you so much for hosting. I'm really excited to join the jam. Actually, it's very good to have the game jam because it gives us some reasons, some fun theme for us to work on. And since June is the Pride month, right? So the theme would be on love, transformation, slice of life, identity, self-discovery, and chocolates. Because Komanomet loves chocolate. And which theme are we picking today? Actually, I would say all.
Picking many of them.
Yeah.
It
What are
was-
we making
this
today
hit all of them.
actually? So, I mean, what are we making today? I actually don't know what we are building.
I'm not sure either.
What's the thumbnail?
It depends on both of you, right? Today, and then
I just saw the
follow.
thumbnail.
Oh, these are some example like slice of life, visual novel about lesbians. What a lovely drawing. Tank shooter
What?
where you
Do,
shoot
do-
people
do
hearts.
you know what the first one is?
No.
wait. Or the last one, I mean.
The last one, 3D platformer where a trans girl double jumps to climb a mountain. Celeste? Is it Celeste?
Yay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, today the main theme that we pick is going to be like identity. So, what we are building today is
And
going to
self-discovery.
be the, personality game. Have you played those kind of personality game that are like, that have some quizzes and there will be some questions and then like you need to answer and then later you find out, wow, you are this animal and here are the personalities. Here is your personality. Whom are you good with? Whom are your enemies? Have you played those before? Chat. Yeah. And Mew and Zert. I think Mew and Zert have played plenty because sometimes I send those
Yes.
personality
Yeah,
tests
from
to
Jay.
them.
They play the one you share.
And like I think I did share on Discord before also. Yeah. And today, but those quizzes are sometimes quite boring, right? So we are going to transform them into the game.
Wow.
Wow. Can we make the quiz more interesting than those? Of course we can. Is it Tomodachi Live? Yeah, so we are going to, okay, so how should we do this? It has been a while since we have the dev log. So okay. So the idea is for this game. Oh my god, I'm pretty noob at Canva. Okay. We are going to make a game. Which Nodon? What is our game name again? Which Nodon are you?
Sure. Working title.
Working title, yes. Seems like Zert is not happy with this title. It's too plain. It's just too plain
It's
for
okay.
him.
It's a good title. But maybe
It's a
you can
good
think of-
title. Okay. So, what is which Nodon are you? So, the gameplay is that this is what I think, but I'm not sure if they all agree with me. So, like, let's say we would have like multiple. Oh my God, where are the lines? Okay. So we would have like multiple rooms. So it would be like 2D side scroller, and then in each room, right? This is our beloved person Nodon. There can be like an event, or like can be quiz event that you need to take actions in each room, and those would affect your like personality score. Yeah, like for example, there can be an event in the room like hey Ari4 press hi. There can, and GBG shop hi. There can inside the room there can be something like okay, Dalmon. Okay, that is hat. Sorry, that is Dalmon. So inside each room there can be an event like someone has entered the room. Would you say hi to him or would you ignore him? Something like that. So if you say hi to him, right, I think you are familiar with like so in the personality test, like for example, one of the output can be like, are you extroverted or introverted? So like let's say if you say hi to Dalmont in that room, you would get plus score on extroverted. But if you ignore him, you may be extremely introverted. Yes. And then in the final room, we will review which Nodon are you. Yeah, so they can be, I'm thinking like for example fluff ball. Oh my god, my handwriting is bad. I will just type. For example, can be fluff ball if you are extroverted. For example. Yeah. This kind. Yeah. So, and how we are going to do this? So in this stream, right, there are 3 people. How we are going to do this is we are going to work on the single game code. Yeah, 1 game code. And then
Oh, hello, Next Lady Killer. Hello, Three Lights.
Lady Killer, hi. Doesn't Dalmon look very cute in my drawing? In his proportion looks really correct, right?
Yeah.
Can you confirm
Maybe a
that one?
big nose.
Oh, I think that's the mouse. Okay. But Mew thinks it's a nose. Okay, so we are going to take turn in the stream. So like in this stream we will start with Zert 2 hours and then me 2 hours, and then in the next 12 hours it will be Mew and then Zert. Where am I? I will be the one who is watching the stream. Yes. Yeah. So shall we? I think this gives you the rough idea, right? I mean, during the stream you can also give us some idea like what room we should build, what is the event, what are some actions, available actions, and what are the consequences. Like for and for this stream, right, we do not plan what room we are going to create. So like for example, Zert might have a random idea like for greeting Dalmon, and then in the next room, I don't know. Yeah, the next person will think what happens in the next room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
since
think we
there are
also
3
want to
of
join.
us, like maybe like 6 room. So 2 room per person, and then 1 result. Yay!
Yeah, we want to also join the story between rooms. So whatever the previous person end up with, we have to come up with a follow-up story. That will be also another fun element.
Oh my god. I kicked the power cord. Okay.
Just
So my switch has turned off, but never mind. I think the first person who code is going to be Zert. So okay, so we are going to begin with Zert, and then Zert will continue working for 2 hours while I'm watching him. While we are watching him, and during the build, you guys can give some idea to the quiz as well. Oh yeah, so about the personality score, right? We plan to use the MBTI, which is the most famous personality test score, but I actually cannot remember all the dimension. Yeah, there are 4 dimensions. It's fine.
Google.
So yeah, are you ready to see Zert code? Okay, let's switch to his screen. So this is his screen. So Zert is building a game, and so that we can break it later. So I'm thinking like because we need some setup, like we need a 2D side scrolling, right? And we also cannot advance to the next room without making a certain progress in the game. So we are going to set up the simple 2D side scrolling first. Zert, build slowly. You also tell us what we are doing. Okay. So what are you doing right now? It's like
you explain it. You explain it first.
No, I explain the requirements. You explain how to.
Yeah. Explain it. Continue explaining the requirements.
So the requirement is like, okay, let's start adding bits by bit. So now I want the 2D side scrolling that, like, let's say it's similar to your not the box game, but similar to the which game, the Akatsan game, that one. Like when you move to the one. You can show the.
It should be in here.
The Drifloon one,
there
yeah. Yeah. So you can show easy. Yeah. So this is the kind of game that I want. So like, let's say if you move to the next screen, Yeah, see the whole screen will move, right? And it is locked to the current screen. But the additional thing that I want to add is you should not be able to move to the next room until you have unlocked the current room. So right now you can see that the drift balloon can move freely between the room. But another requirement is that it's the progress. After you move to the next room, you cannot come back. Yeah. Also keep in mind, yeah. Do you get it?
Ahead.
Yeah. So
Or why can't we go back?
why can't we go back? It's the story, right? First room is like the story, like
Yeah. You can never
part
turn
one
back
of the
time.
story. You cannot turn back time and make a different
Well-
choice. It's your life choice, man. It's important. Just pick the choice that you don't regret and cannot turn because you cannot go back.
What I'm thinking is like you can actually control the person and like move around the room. And like after you make a choice, you can the door just opens. And you can move forward.
Yeah, you can move forward, but you cannot go back.
You can go back, but you can't change your decision.
Oh.
But I'm just thinking it's more hassle to code the door closing after
Okay.
you finish it.
So you can go.
If there's no point.
No, I think it's more hassle if you need to make sure that all the actions cannot be selected again. Right. So what I'm afraid is like if the user can go back. No, it's yes. I think cannot go back is easier. Let's decide.
Let's see
Mew
what's
decide.
easier. when
You
we go.
decide. Cannot go
don't
back or can go back.
Yeah, cannot go back.
Yes.
Keep forward.
Wow. Okay.
If you want to go back, you have to restart. Restart your life.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to go back, you need to restart your life. So, let's begin with the template. We are also thinking of distributing the template after the stream, like, yay! Okay, so how are we going to do the 2D side scroll search?
Okay.
Hey,
The easiest way
Lemon,
to
happy
do it-
birthday! Okay, since
Or like let's start with just the game screen, since it's easy to control with the inputs.
how is it easy to control with the inputs? Isn't everything easy to control with the inputs?
Well, the camera is much harder. Like for example, if you look at the camera, like if you wanted to move it left or right, you can't really because this just moves the camera target where it looks at. So like its position is constant.
I see.
Yeah, you have to
actually
connect.
like-
Yeah, you have to connect it to something and move that something. It's just
Oh, yeah.
a lot more hassle. So the easiest way is to just use the game screen because like these inputs directly control how it moves. So like, yeah, I'm just moving the stick here, it's moving left and right. That's the easiest way
Yeah.
to control it.
Mm.
I guess just
You know,
start with
Yeah, just have an advanced idea. Like they can be hexagonal, and then you move in a circle.
Also,
But
I
that would
want
be
this
very
game
hard.
to
that's,
look.
that's gonna be a
like-
hassle to build the rooms.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. If I want this game to look more like 2D, not really 3D, like look
Oh, we
more
can-
fat. What is the configuration that we need to set?
We can set it to a cube, then make this like small, like this.
Then,
Do you like this?
oh, okay.
Or do you want it even more flat?
I mean,
Like
like
no-
for example, in the camera nodon, right? I remember that is
Oh,
an
you make
option.
it look- This one?
Yeah. The field of view.
It is better.
So
Yeah, I
with
think
the
that's
smaller
probably-
field of view, then it would look more 2D like. Has GBG
Yeah.
grown in community size? Surprisingly, I still receive comments on my video from like new players that I haven't seen it before. So I think it's growing, but not very active. Yeah, people are not very active.
I think there's gonna be a jump after the Switch too.
Oh yeah,
Because like
Switch
there's,
2. I can't
like, big
wait to unbox
improvements.
Switch 2. Who else have got Switch here? Why do we... I don't like... Yeah, I think that looks fine. What are you trying to do here, sir? Why are you adjusting the Z-axis?
okay, I want the floor to be above here. because like this
Oh,
blocks thing. What if I do
yeah.
that? This part looks. I guess this kind of works. Like maybe I can put the question here.
Oh,
Maybe
can we try putting the question there? Does it really work?
we can.
But where do you put a choice?
No, I think it can. So the choice can be like A, B, C, D, right? Or it can be an action as well. Like for example, if I see if you see bubble tea and you jump and collect the bubble tea, then yeah, that can also affect. Or like if you collect apples, I mean apples are the Morse code examples in GBG. Or if you see apple in the really risky place that requires high platform skill, right? That can also increase your, like, let's say, courage attribute, something like that too. Yeah. Wow. Oh my god, Wizard add some hard platform inside. Oh my gosh.
Maybe.
Oh.
Do you want?
And we just pick the
Oh my
the lazy
god.
one. What's the lazy score?
I think you can see like, so like, yeah, each of us will make like, let's say 2 rooms. Later you can see that different people have different styles. I think third room is going to be very scary ones. Wow, I feel scared already.
Still thinking about the layout. It's like for the
I think
questions.
this looks good. I think the bottom one can show the progress. Like
Oh,
you see,
maybe.
yeah. Okay, so I think we build 6 room, right? I mean, like when we play the personality quiz, we can see like, okay, how much we have. Make progress. So sir, what are you trying to do here?
I'm just adding controls to the person.
Oh
Okay.
my god, what a good progress. The person,
Wow.
And then we have
wow,
a jump.
the person can
Amazing.
move already. Amazing. Will I do the
jump
comedy
button.
showcase like before? Yes, I will.
Oh, you can jump too.
Wow, that jump. So beautiful.
I wanted,
Oh
I
my
wanted
god.
to start facing. I wanted to start facing the camera. Okay.
What is the... Oh. Make it...
Yeah.
Make him face the camera? What do
Or
you
it,
mean?
but,
Like,
by default, he's facing the camera when you open.
oh.
Also,
So,
I just made it look one direction at the start.
but how did you make that again? To make it...
I changed the... So by default, its rotation is 0. It's facing here.
Ah.
So to make it look to the right, I rotate it by negative 90
Hey,
degrees.
Visa here. Hi. So right now we are watching third building and also he's sharing some tips. So here he's making the 2D side scroll template. But it's not the normal 2D side scroll template. It's like, how do you call this kind of side scroller? Like the one that you move room by room.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
Now
basically we are
I'm
going
gonna-
to make 6 rooms. Yeah, third go.
So now I'm gonna add the moving room by room part.
Mhm.
So I want like when the person moves to the next room, it automatically changes the view. But while he's inside this room, I don't want it to change.
Someone said we are building
So-
Mega Man style scrolling. Yeah. He's a really good teacher, I think. That one. He knows everything. Wow. Okay, now third is debugging.
So now, so we can see what's happening here. So like,
Ooh.
so this our game screen size is 16.
Mm-hmm.
So like center is 0, and like you can see if you this edge is negative 8, and you can imagine the other side is positive 8. So we want the game screen to move whenever it goes above 8.
I'm thinking, should we move the game screen so that it starts at x equal to 0? So that it would be easier to calculate later.
Maybe.
So that it would be from 0 to 16 and then 16 to 32.
I'm thinking we start it at the very left so that we have more space.
Oh, okay, let's do that. But let's make it like Yeah.
At least space for like one secret room to the left.
Yeah, but let's make it like divided by 16.
Yeah.
The x, yeah.
Because
So where should
this
x
grid
be
is
then?
every 0.8. So yeah,
Ah,
as long as we align to that. So to do the side scrolling thing, actually I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to explain this easily.
okay.
I'll
Actually, I have
just
a
show it.
question.
You just
You have a
show.
question?
So when I asked him that, okay, in the first stream, maybe you should build the template, and he was like, oh, this is so easy. I can make it in just 3 nodons. Isn't my part going to be too short? Search. Hey, Kowa, hi.
I'll show the many nodons first.
Okay.
And I'll show the 5 nodons need.
Yeah. So
So
he's
if we
teaching,
control the person node
showing
on,
us how to make
do
the
we
Mega Man
review the
scrolling
answer?
style. Okay, so what are you doing now? I can
Trying to make
see.
it move.
Why do we need 2 plus 1?
I'm still trying to figure out if I'm doing correctly. Okay.
Why do you need 2 location center?
Okay, wait, I gotta explain
You
this
can
to
also
start.
use the. Oh, okay, can.
The math is easier when we go back here.
It's not really
Let's
center.
see.
Oh, okay.
There
Yeah.
we go. So, let's see. Let's bring out these 3 numbers.
X, Y, and Z then.
No. This is the steps in the calculation. Actually,
If you
4
control
numbers.
person node on, how do we review the answer? The answer is at the end though. That's one we can decide later.
So, okay. So, what we want to happen is, like, when the x value is from -8 to 8, nothing happens. And then suddenly, something happens once you go past 8.
Yes.
So we want to somehow convert this number to be a number that, like, doesn't change from a specific range, or like between ranges.
Oh,
It doesn't
so
change,
like,
and then it suddenly goes up.
So like, let's say if it's from -8 to 8, we map to room 1. If it is from 8 to 16, we map to number 2.
Yeah,
And then we move the game screen to the second location.
yeah.
Ah.
So you can do that with a lot of comparisons, maybe. But we already have a node on, which does the jumping part. So, like, let's just take this is an example of how this node on works. Okay, so this is the digitized node on.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people probably don't know what this does. So this bottom input is the input to the digitize, and the output is the output.
What is the input to the digitize?
Is this counter. So I'm just moving it with my stick to show, like, different values.
Oh,
It should be
I see. So he's teaching us how digitize works. Where?
just setting it up.
Hi, Pro Boy.
Hey, Pro Boy,
Okay.
hi. Right now, Cert
So
is
you
showing
can
us
see.
the digitize. Yeah.
Okay, so this bottom number is the input to the digitize, and this is the output. So follow. Actually, let's make this on press. So they can see, like, from 0, it doesn't change until it hits 0.5, then like 6.9, 0.1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and suddenly it becomes 2.
Okay.
So if you observe this, you can guess that what the digitize actually does is it just rounds the number. So like if it's like 6.4, if you round that, it goes to 6. 6.6,
Only
you round that, it
when
goes to 7.
digitize, when you set it to be 2 in the digitize though,
Yeah,
then it will
only
act
when
like
it's set to 2.
you round up or round down the number. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a most of the time you just use digitize too.
Yeah.
This is easiest to understand. So we can use this for the screen scrolling thing that we're doing. So like for example, in this very first screen, like we could make it so that like what we want to happen is like from -8 to 8, it doesn't change, and then when it hits 8, it changes. In the normal digitize, from -0.5 to 0.5, it's 0. But when it goes beyond 0.5, it becomes 1. So, like if our original range is -8 to 8, and we want to change from -8 to 8 to -0.5 to 0.5, we can just divide it by 16. So that's what this second number is. So like if we're at like very close to -8, it becomes very close to -0.5, and on the other side it becomes very close to 0.5. Let me disconnect this first. Actually, let me take this unsolid so I can walk through it. I can see. So this is the location sensor, the first one. The second one is after we divide it by 16. Is this. And the third one is we put this number into a digitize here. So we know how the digitize works. If it goes beyond 0.5, it becomes 1.
Oh.
And if it goes below 0.5, it becomes -1.
I see. Then
So
we will move the camera then.
yeah. So with this setup already, like when it becomes 1, that means we should move to the one room to the next. So since the room is 16 long, we want the center of the room to move. So if we want the left side of the next room to be this line over here, this edge, we can just move the room by 16 each time. So like this is the digitized output. We just multiply the digitized output by 16, so that like if it's one room away, we move it by 16. And then when I go to the next room at 24, it hits the 2. So we add another 16, which makes it 32. So when we send this to the input of the game screen, so the input of the game screen just moves the position of the game screen. So when it hits next room, it moves by 16, then and so on.
I just noticed the black patch at the bottom of the screen has disappeared.
Oh, I moved the camera.
Oh, yeah.
I moved the game screen. Okay, so next part. So this only works because the game screen... Actually,
Wow.
yeah. So like
Actually, what?
this we don't have to actually move the game screen anymore. We can just move the player here, and it automatically, yeah, since it just follows the location sensor of the player, we don't have to move the game screen at all.
But it's ugly if we keep it there.
What do you mean?
Because later we will add the room here, right? And other logic. So I think the game screen, right now the lines are too long and it doesn't look good.
I see. So
we should move.
we can move it back.
Yeah.
So, okay, I moved it back and this happens. So what happened? So right now, with our current system, the location sensor is like sending -92. So earlier, like we had the assumption that the game screen was at 0, 0, and like
Yeah.
-8 is one room to the left.
Mhm.
So right now the game is thinking like I'm 6 rooms to the left. But actually, like we want the first room to be over here. Actually, we want to be over here. Yeah. So we can fix that by just sending. So the current position of this is -76. So we can just move it back to 0 to x is equals to 0 by adding +76.
Mhm.
+76 to the calculation there, and how it works again.
Yay.
So yes, earlier why I put a location sensor.
Mhm.
That's just because if I put it here, it gets -76 automatically. I don't have to look at it.
But then the number of nodons is the same, right?
Yeah.
Even if you use location or if you use constant.
Yeah. Well, we can shave it later.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's the side scrolling.
Okay.
So we can shave this. Like if you're multiplying or dividing by a constant, you can shave it with a map. So how to do that easily is like, if you want to divide, you change the top one. If you want to multiply, you change the bottom one. So for example, if you want to divide by 16, there. This is a map that divides by 16. You can just shave that. And if we wanted to multiply by 16, just change this to 16. We don't need this anymore. There still works. We actually can shave this 76. So what I think you can do with the map, if you want to add to the input. So if you want to shave this addition of 76, I can move this top one by 76 to the left. So
okay.
like -76 or 16 minus 76 is -60. I
Yeah.
can just remove this and there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's all the nodes that we need.
So 5 nodons, game screen, map, 2 maps, and 1 digitize, and 1 location sensor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the first mission is done. Okay, so next we need to record the current progress, right? So that we cannot go back.
So also, since we're moving the screen, we have 2 options to make something stay on the screen. So so either we can just move the object with the screen.
Move which object? Like,
for example, or like
box.
For example, here's a box.
So it's
You
like
want
we
this box to
physically
stay.
block.
For example,
Do you mean that it should?
in your thought?
Oh.
So like for example, if you want,
I see.
so one solution is like if you want, for example, you want this box to follow us, whichever
Yeah.
room we go. We already have this signal.
But why must the box follow us?
For example, the progress bar that you mentioned. So you want the progress bar to stay here regardless of what room we are.
Oh yeah.
So we can, if you just put a progress bar like in the code here, when we move here, you can't see it anymore. So we need it to follow us. So one solution is to, well, we already have this signal that moves the game screen. We can use a free slider, so the free slider just moves the object on top of it according to the input. So like if we just connect it there, when we move to the next room, it moves with us. That's one solution. The other solution is with the head node on. So the head node on, whatever you attach to it, it moves with the camera. So for example, if we attach this box, should be it.
The box must be movable also, right? I think sometimes people forget to set it movable, although it's default option.
Where is it?
I think somehow I feel like I can see its shadow.
I think that's the other boxes. Actually, let me figure out where it is first. So action.
But so we have two solutions. One is to use the free slider to move two boxes, the beginning and the end. Right.
What do you mean by two boxes?
Oh, you just need to move one box to block people from going back. Why is it swing, like moving up and down? It's because you have the counter there.
Yeah. Then I'm trying to figure out what number
Also,
I need to send to see it.
Okay, so we need to block people from going back to the previous room, and also we need to block people from moving forward before completing certain actions. And those certain actions can be decided by us later. We also need to...
I'm just doing some debugging first. Okay, there. Hi.
What is the shadow? Yeah, actually, what is that shadow in the screen?
Oh, I think it's just this guy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
this
yeah.
box.
In the word setting, how do we remove that shadow?
We can't remove shadows, but we can change where the sun is.
Yeah, like make it... Make the shadow
So
smaller.
right now, we can put the sun where the camera is, so that it is straight forward and at the wall. But no, this is change the, put it 0. Yeah. Oh, that's a bit too bright.
Yeah, it's very bright.
So
I
where
think the
do you
words
want
can
the
be-
shadows to look?
Like, I want it to be 2D. Like, so.
We can
Not-
change it to outer space so that it's less sunny. It's better.
Maybe, yeah, I think we can change that.
Or we
later.
can change it to... Oh no, that makes it
Wow.
sad.
Yeah. I
Actually, I think the default setting is okay. Like
yeah, I think
shadows.
yeah, I think let's keep the shadow first. We can figure it out later. Wow. What is even the default setting?
It is the default setting.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's okay. So earlier, so I was trying to figure out what number I should send. Or so this head is where the camera is. So I can imagine if I want an object to appear in front of the camera, I move from that camera. I move that object forward until I see it.
Mm-hmm.
So Z is forward. So like, yeah, you can see that this number object shows. What do you call that?
Mm-hmm.
So to figure it out, I just attach this freesider to the head node on and display the number so that I can figure it out. So I can figure out if I set it to 24, it's gonna look like this. And yeah. And like, since it's connected to the head node on, whenever we move, it moves with us too. So we have these two choices. Either this one or this one. Actually, looking at this one looks much better.
Oh. Hey, hello, Tat 27. Hooray!
Okay, let's go with this.
But I don't think we should use the head node on because like
Yeah.
when we review the answer, right, we want more flexibility in moving camera. So probably use the free slider because so that we will have like more flexibility later.
Yeah, and also like you can see earlier the head node on is very wiggly. Like this one's more snappy. Like the object moves very smoothly. Yeah. Oops. It's still solid. Let's make this invisible. Wait. Here's this guy. So we want. Okay, so the reason we put with this in the first place is to make the progress bar. So let's just position it. So this is the box. So the easiest way to make a progress bar is with the extending object. Because let me connect it first. Like the extending object, if we put inputs to it, you can control how long or this is me controlling the input, we can control it. So that's the easiest way to make a progress bar. So if it works like this, it will be better if the progress bar starts here at the left and like goes to the right. So let's just move where this box is. So we can just do that. We can just offset the free slider. So let's send -7 to it. It's a -7. It moves the box to -7 to the left.
But now the whole button hides it or
So there, -6 looks good.
yeah.
Like we need it to move a little down. Maybe -0.4. -0.6.
Okay.
7. Yeah, that looks perfect.
So this is the progress bar.
So actually, we have a limitation here where extending objects can only extend up to 10. So this is the biggest we can make it. So if we want to center it, I just want to center this. So if we want to center this,
And so
The
there are 6
max-
rooms, right? Or it or does it not matter now? We can.
We can
think
change
it's
it
just a
later.
constant. Yeah, we can change it later. Okay.
How do you get it? If you want to say this is 10 long, so that means there's 5 to the left and 5 to the right.
Mm-hmm.
So the center of this, so if this white thing is 0.2, the length of this is 5.1. So I just need to set this to negative 5.1. There.
Oh. Okay. So now we have got the progress bar at the bottom of the screen.
And right now we can just connect it, like we just connect it to this. So like this is the room number. So like room 0,
1. Yeah, room 0.
then room 1.
Ah. Wow.
Yeah.
So now the maximum number of room would be, and according to this,
10.
With 10.
Yeah. But we can
But
easily
then-
change that later.
By map, right? We can use the mapping, I guess.
Yeah.
Like if it's 1, then let's say if we have 6 room, then if it's
So
1,
easy
we
way to do that
increase the
is-
box by like 10 by divided by 6.
yeah. So for example, originally goes to 0 to 6. For instance, with 0 to 6. You want when at 6 it goes to max. So I make it 0 to 10. So now once we reach the 6th room, oops. Oh, it's disconnected. So once we reach the 6th room, it should be full. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I think it's ugly. Like it's too harsh
okay.
to move. So
Oh yeah, it's like the whole thing move.
yeah, so
It's shaking.
we can do a bunch of stuff to make that
Yeah.
look better, but I'm just gonna blind the
Wow, you
screen
love
whenever
the
that
light
happens.
effect. Remember when I played your Brie, there were so many light effects.
So,
Hey, Zach, hi. Why is the counter keep decreasing though?
so well, I want the light to activate whenever we change rooms.
But
So we don't see
why
it.
do you
We-
want?
So we don't see this weird.
So to
weird-
hide. Oh, I see.
I think I broke something. Oh, I didn't. I disconnected it.
Wow, he has already broke his
Yeah.
own game.
I want to hide. I want to hide this thing.
Ah,
It looks weird.
so to hide it, you just add another effect on top.
Yeah.
I see.
So I want the light to activate whenever the room number changes. And one way to detect when something changes is with this setup. It's like
How
if
does
you
it
have
work?
let's try. So this is a counter and this is a calculate. If I press 1, okay. So I'm getting the marker to make it easier to see when this thing activates. So you press A, it sends 1 here. So the counter goes up by 1. But immediately after, the counter goes back here. And so it becomes 1 minus 1 and it stops sending.
Mm-hmm.
like for example, if I change it to like 5,
Yeah.
it goes to 5,
Once
then corrects itself.
to be 0 again. Okay.
Yeah, and like for example, if I have something more analog like this, or basically, what this thing does is it actually even if like for example the counter starts at 5. Basically, this just corrects the value of the counter to the input. So like, I will have this input set to 1. Yeah, set to 1. Was there? If I change it a little, up to like 0.76. It's like at that instant, this is 1, this is 0.76. 0.76 minus 1 is minus 0.24. So it sends minus 0.24 here, and the 1 becomes 0.76. So like this sends the difference of the current input to the current value of the counter. So like this only sends a value when the input and the counter are different. And that only happens for 1 frame. You can see here when so whenever I change the input,
Yeah.
this blinks to correct the value of the counter.
Oh.
Yeah. So with this setup,
Yeah.
we can detect whenever the input to this changes.
Mm-hmm.
So if
And
you add
here
it
it's our progress number.
it's our room number.
Yeah.
So when we move to the next room, we don't see it.
Oh, light really hides the ugliness. Okay, now I know why you love the light effect.
Actually, I can make it faster so that we really don't see it. So this just changes how fast the game screen moves.
I see.
So yeah, it's as if
Wow.
it never moved.
Yeah, indeed.
But if I do this too quickly, that the light doesn't have time to reactivate.
Oh,
But yeah, you can't go back anyway.
yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
Okay. What's next?
What next? We need to block. Make sure that the person Nodon cannot go back to the previous room. And also, we need to make sure that the person Nodon can only move to the next room after a certain action is done. So let's say that each room has a flag, right? Only
Let's
after
put
that flag
a door.
is triggered. Or like, yeah.
Yeah.
Only when that flag is triggered, is on, you can move to the next room. So that's the next requirement. Oh my god, it feels so good to talk about requirement
I
and
can
let others
just-
people let others do. Wow.
Wow.
At
Can
my
be PM.
workplace, oh yeah, I'm being ordered
PM
around.
someone.
I think everyone is being ordered around.
See, there's ways to stop the person from moving to places.
Actually, let's have a short question break. Kadin asks, why does everyone use spaghetti code? Do you love spaghetti code?
How do we not use spaghetti code?
See,
Or
we
like-
love it.
We just want to do something, and to do that thing, it's gonna end up in spaghetti code.
Uh-huh. And hi, Shala. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw you and Cert. I mean, I saw your progress on the Pokemon game. a long time ago, a while ago. Yeah, nice one.
So, but the seamless way to allow access or to block and allow access to the players is to put a wall.
Uh-huh.
And like when you wanted to allow them to go, you just destroy the wall.
Hey monkey, Mayone, thanks for the subscription.
And if you want to put the wall back, you can just launch a wall back there.
So we should launch this one after when we move to the next room, right?
Yeah.
Which is at the same time as when the light effect is played then.
Yeah. Works.
But the launcher also needs to move.
We should put it.
It should move also, right? It should follow the...
Yeah, that we can do that. So we launch when it changes. Or the destroy objects. Why is it this? Oh yeah. Should be not movable. There we go. Then break. And the destroy object needs to move too, so like break. Make it destructible to destroy object. Okay, now I can break it. Then when the light activates, you can see the wall there. That's good. If you wanted to move with a player, we can connect it to the freesider as well. So where is this? This is at minus 68.4. This is at 76. So that's 7.6. So put another freesider. Attach a box to that. And with my 7.6. In addition to this signal.
So right now you are trying to move the launcher node down, right?
Yeah. Let's just see the box first. The box in the correct position, and it moves there as well. So we want it to launch the wall. We want the launcher to be on it. So yeah, that works. Happen.
Oh.
Let me turn off the light. Something weird just happened there. So we move. Where are we?
I think the white box is where the
launcher is.
Yeah.
I think what's happening is, let me see that again. Progress bar is here. Next row. You see that's slower.
Oh, so that you can
to the
see
right.
what's happening.
Also,
Yeah, I think the white box moved, right? I saw it.
I think the wall showed up earlier than expected. Yeah, so we before we got to the next room, the wall is there already.
I see. So it's like during the move, it already spawns the box, right?
Yeah.
I see. I mean, so
Wait,
in
no.
this case,
No, I think what happens is, like, we want it to spawn here, right?
yes,
But
maybe
we
a bit to the right, or but like we can adjust the location later.
the moment we move here, this box moves to the next position, tries to move to the next position immediately, and then it launches. So the launcher is too late. So like in this example, this has already moved to the right a little, so that's why the wall spawns there. But we can we can be lazy.
Add
and just move
timer.
this. We can do that. We can add a timer to delay the movement of the free slider. We can also be lazy and
free
just
slider. We should not delay the free slider, right? But we should delay the when the box is spawned.
no. The problem right now is the box is too late.
Oh, the box is too late. Oh. I
Like,
mean, the
if
more
we-
simple version is to use one box though. But I think, isn't that cheaper? I mean, there are 6 rooms.
There's gonna
it
be
would
more than 6
cost-
rooms.
7 rooms, but then I think we only need 6 boxes to block.
Sure.
Right. But we need to move the hammer around. Otherwise, we would need 6 hammers.
Oh, we can. Well, if you think 6 is not a lot, then we can just use. We can just
Yeah,
get rid of
because
that.
let's say if we use launcher, how many nodons will it be? I mean, hey, Gabriel, hi. Welcome back.
3 in total.
3 in total. Even with
Instead of
hammer and
12.
stuff. We can try that, yeah.
We can try that later if we need more. No dots.
Ah,
Actually, yeah. We shouldn't try to make this thing efficient until we finish stuff. Let's finish stuff first.
okay.
So what should we do next?
Prevent people from going back.
We can do that later. Like that's.
Let's say this is the first room. How would you do it?
I just put
Because
a-
right now people can also
just
move
put a
to the
wall.
left. Yeah, let's put it now.
I think more like template stuff.
Yeah. Right now we are building the template. So we can build this to prevent people from going back. Yeah.
And let's just launch the wall.
Yeah,
Actually,
then we
just-
need to launch. I think for the part where we block people from moving forward, we can add that later. But right now, let's finish the part that we prevent people from going back. Yeah. I think this one should be simple. Oh no. So right now we are making the Mega Man style 2D side scroller where a user cannot go back to the previous room.
Yeah. That should be it. Like finish it. Next room.
Oh,
Okay, what's next?
I see. So actually it's only like 2 nodons per room. 1 launched and
Yeah.
1 destroyed. Okay. Since I think the template is like complete. So since we have time, we will let you build the first room.
Let's see. Okay, there's still more stuff to do with the template. So how do we do the choices?
trying to escape from the story part.
I don't.
Okay, let's build a choice template. Yeah, so in this game, right, it's the personality test game. I assume that when you talk to some objects, there can be a choice which would trigger some actions or trigger change the personality score. Oh, I know what we should do now. We should set up the personality score system.
Okay.
So if we follow the MBTI, right, there would be 4 counters. Maybe you can put comment too, so that we know which counter is which.
Okay.
Although we will remove it later.
We still need to figure out how the choices are done first.
I think.
So do you want it to just show
Bye bye,
question
Diamond.
here, then choices, then buttons? Or do we want them to actually do something? For example,
I think actually do something is more interesting.
yeah.
Like
For example, you see your friend, here, and it will detect if you this. Why? So if you do, oh, wrong button. You see your friend here, what do you do? And if you do this, it gives you one. That's one choice, and the other choice is yay, hello, like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think actually? I'm thinking that instead of just picking if you want choice A, press X, choice B, press A, choice C, press B. Instead of doing that, I think doing the action is more interesting.
Okay.
For example, would you try picking that apple that has some spike below? I mean, it's a choice. You can pick it. Try picking it or not picking it.
Yeah.
And there can be multiple actions. Yeah.
Okay. So let's say the question is, or let's put something just so we can test. Let's put an apple. So you want to detect if they collect an apple or not.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I think this one it would
simple.
be up to the one who code the room, right, on how we want to code this.
Yeah.
But I think what we should establish here is the score system.
Yeah. So
First.
I'm making examples so
on
we
which
can
scale?
send a score.
Uh-huh.
So let's make this destructible to person. So let's say if we actually let's put these numbers here just to debug. Let's put the current personality score. This is just for debugging. Seven. Five. What is this? It should be visible. There it is. It's a bit too high. Okay. These can be the personality scores. We're basing this off MBTI, which has 4 dimensions. So let's just use.
What are those 4
counters.
dimensions? I forgot.
You can put. Okay, we can label them.
I think we just follow the.
Like subjects. First one is.
IE, which is like for introverted and extroverted.
Yeah. Did that display correctly? Oh, that's wiggly. That's fine. This is just for testing. Next one is NRS, or intuition or sensing. Then F or T, which is feeling or thinking. And last one is perception and judging. Yeah. Then you can just make it like if it's non-negative, it's one side. If it's negative, it's the other side. So like if it's -1, if it's negative, it's introvert. If it's 0 or higher, it's extrovert. I just do that. So like for example, for this room, we want, like say, if you grab the apple,
yeah,
that will make you more extroverted.
So we increase.
Is that? Oh, it's not.
You
solid.
cannot grab it. I think you cannot destroy.
There.
Yay! Wow. Special apple. It makes you extroverted.
And if you don't do that, it just puts a sensor here to know when you move to the next room. So when you reach the next room and you haven't gotten the apple, it will subtract your score. So like here, it stays at 1. But if we don't collect it, it becomes -2. Why does it become -2? But there should be a trigger here. So trigger just make sure that the signal only lasts for 1 frame. 0. Is need to put a flag here. I think the touch sensors activating multiple times. Okay.
How could you destroy it just now?
Destroy what? Oh, I press
The
a button.
box.
So theoretically, like.
Oh, if you choose not to pick the apple, right?
Like if this room was, do you get an apple or not? I can just leave the door open. Like they can just move on.
I see.
I guess.
I mean,
yeah.
It's also possible that like if you choose to leave the room, nothing will affect your score as well. Yeah, that's also possible.
That's possible, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
it depends on what task. Yeah, I mean, like, for example, if let's say the scene is that it's Lemon birthday, would you go buy a present, or would you just go to the next room? I think, yeah, in this case, like, yeah, the introvert score should increase. Yeah, but extrovert score should only increase if, like, let's say we go buy birthday present and go to the birthday party. Yeah.
Okay.
Or there can be a scene where, like, you arrive at the birthday party, and then if you decide to talk with everyone, then your extroversion score increase. But if you just leave as soon as you arrive the party scene, then yeah, introvert score increase.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's torture Zert. What else is left on the template though? I think right now, yeah, I think it looks pretty good though.
Yeah.
Well, I think right now we have got a bit of developer block. Let's build the first room.
Okay. What should the first room be, Jay?
You think?
Yay.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? So each of us would take 2 rooms and, like, we need to come up with a story. Or Chat, you can also help Zert think of the story that, like, the beginning of the story. Which Nodon are you? So let's say, which Nodon are you?
Kind of want it to
Yeah.
be related to like GBG in general. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't need to be GBG as well. It can be like you go have lunch, you go to school, you you wake up, or
Yeah, but, like, the quiz is called "What Nodon Are You?"
I mean,
so, like,
that's the placeholder. Yeah.
I guess.
Hmm.
But the results are gonna be
Nodon.
Nodons anyway.
So maybe it should be related
The-
to GPT, right?
Yeah.
The first room can also be the intro as well, like the animation. Yeah. Like, for example, it got hit by a truck, and it was born in the programming world. Something like that. Up to you, Zert. One. Although hitting by a truck may be a bit too scary.
Actually, let me think.
Oh yeah, you can also decorate person Nodon. Or you can also
Actually, what I was thinking yesterday was like you're programming a game.
yeah, what were you thinking? I'm asking.
Like, instead of an adventure, it's gonna be like a make your own game thing. Like for example, it's gonna ask like, oh, you encounter an enemy, or you're gonna put an enemy in your game. What would the enemy be?
Yeah, like pick one enemy,
Or
right?
like,
Something like
yeah.
that.
Or like, oh, you need to pick a BGM for your game. What should the BGM? Actually, I'll probably do that. Like, choose the BGM. But that's like maybe like a different room.
Yeah.
I'm thinking what would be a good first room, because the first room,
The first room. No, but it's going to be my idea. Or no. Or
Actually,
let's
like,
just switch to me. Then you build the second room. I have got an idea.
what's your idea?
No, I'm not telling you. Yeah.
I won't give it to you.
Huh? My first idea, like let's say you arrive at the Game Builder Academy and then you see friends. Would you bring those friends to to go on the programming journey with you or no? Something along that way. Right. Actually, no. Yeah, or like let's say I'm thinking of like in that first, like let's say it's the first day in the Game Builder Academy. There are a few teammates that we can pick. Which teammates we will pick if we can pick only one, or not picking anyone. Yeah, something like that. Then like let's say I can also pick Anodon to be my friend, or I can also pick, yeah, that's what I would think later. But basically I think that's if I'm going to make the first room, it's going to be like I came to the Game Builder Academy, like welcome to Game Builder Academy. Wow. I mean, we can also invite friends at later stage too. Okay, what is your idea, sir?
I think it needs to be more abstract, or like more generic.
Like what?
Yours already starts. Yours already has a story.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking like first one, like choose your appearance. The next one, choose what music you would like to listen to during your adventure.
Like, so we are building the adventure game, and then you are slowly building. For you the story is different though. It's like you are it's like building a game.
Or maybe you can use the character for your story, or like the setting for your story.
Okay.
Or like
I think it can be also be like you wake up in an adventure game, and then what would you bring with you? And then you see like shields, swords. What will you take with your adventure? But that one would be more like not creating a game though. It's more like going on an adventure. Yeah, whoever built the first room. So if you want to build the first room, go search. Just build it. Yay. Start. It's okay. We can fight you. Whatever you pick, it will work. No worries. Wow, he's thinking hard. What are you thinking?
What the first one would be?
Yeah. Just follow your heart. But yeah. So, okay, what are the options? Okay, let's list. In your idea, like your idea. First option is what? We can also make a poll.
Choose a hat.
First room.
You choose what hat you're gonna wear.
Okay.
Like basically the appearance of the character.
And what are the other options?
The music.
How is the weather? We are at it's sunny right now. The first room is like pick the costume for the adventure, right? That's the first idea. And then what is your second idea?
Like the music. Or actually, I want to do all of these ideas. I just don't know what the first one will be.
Okay, what is the third one?
I don't know. Or like the first two ideas I want to do, but I don't want them to be the first one. For the first room.
Okay.
Like
but this is your
trouble
first room you can pick. So there are two choices, right? Either pick the costume or pick the music.
But I don't think those are good enough for the first room.
There is nothing that is good enough. There are always better ideas.
Or like,
of course.
In terms of order.
I think those are fine. Yeah. Pick the costume, pick the music.
It's something more generic that would carry over for the entire
I think
story.
costume is quite generic though. Music also quite generic.
I guess.
Pick the costume and weapon. Or tools, I mean. Tools. Or pick the helper. Pick the friend. Pick teammates. That also work, right? Like for example, you can pick the launch nodon, then you can have the ability to shoot. Or you can pick the... We should add that to the first room idea. I mean, the first room is yours. What should be inside the pool?
I'm thinking... Well, my first thought is... choose which person nodon you will be. And like there's gonna be different colors.
Oh, so initially we don't move the person nodon yet.
Yeah.
Okay, they are.
But that might be a problem because
it's okay.
You guys won't be able to use person nodons anymore.
It's fine.
Okay. Like you won't have any friends anymore. Or options to add friends.
Why? I can always add. You don't need to worry about the next rooms. Just worry about your room.
There's a limit of person nodons.
Okay, now we are getting the votes. Okay. There's a limit of person nodon. Actually, I'm also thinking of like instead of using person nodon, then it can also be the textures, you know, which give like more like pixel art style, which is also quite nice.
That's more difficult.
Yeah, we concerned about difficulty later. We can do anything, Zert. We believe in you. Wow, pressure. Yeah. I think the first room is going to be quite simple then, like it's going to be pick the music for the adventure. Wow. But
I want the character to be big first.
Huh?
I want the character to be big first.
Okay. You could have decided. Okay, you can pick the character. You can also pick the music. You can start as Bob or Alice. But up to you. So that is the audience idea, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to any poll.
Yes, build it. Yeah. But it's good to know that pick the music for the adventure is interesting. So we will go silent in the first screen then. Actually, I have got an idea. Yeah, you can build it. So, okay, let's change the rule here. We can also change the order of the room. Let's say if Zert build this room, I can also build the room before him. Wow. Is it going to be complicated though? I think it's going to be complicated. Never mind. Yeah. You can start with which person nodon are you? If you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking how would that reflect the personality though?
Style, I think. Like, I mean, you can decorate the person nodon. Like, for example, having the
I suppose. Let's leave it to 4 choices, maybe.
Yeah, like, oh, you can be also change it to cameo as well. Like for example, if you want to be pick like yourself, Mew, me, or like Lemon or Gabriel, or the personal dons. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be hassle later though. Okay, I'll just not care if it's gonna be a hassle for both of you.
I mean, another thing. I actually think we only need one person nodon, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I want to see your idea more. So what's the plan?
There's gonna be 4 choices.
Yeah.
I don't know what those 4 choices are gonna be. We'll do them in a later stream.
Wow. Okay, let's set up the engine. Let's say if one person is picked, you can set up the engine first. But we will decide how it affects the score and stuff later. So right now he is building a cage for 4 people. So cruel. So it is putting person nodon into cages.
And I won't care about nodons for now. This is extremely inefficient. And ugly.
Yeah.
I'll fix it later.
Oh my god, by fixing it, he will remove everything.
Yeah, probably.
But I think, yeah, let's just see how, like, what happened if I pick the first person. How will you switch the control? So that, like, we can continue coding in the second and third room. But what make you come up with this idea? Like, why do you want... Oh, so it's going to be if touch. Okay. So actually, I think those 4 person nodon can be just for visual, you know.
Yeah.
But we only have one. They can wear decorations, or when you say which person nodon are you, do you mean that like they would have like different costumes, different...
Yeah.
So like, let's say if it got touched, then how would you transfer those costumes? Or is it just like you attach the texture?
They're gonna have something on them.
But then how would those things follow the person nodon?
The person nodon will itself would become the character.
So we will disable the... Oh, so will we destroy the original person nodon?
There won't be an original person. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
I'll assume you won't need many nodons later. Or I can get rid of this system. I can just get rid of everything we did earlier.
Why? No.
Or the problem with... Okay.
I think
I was thinking
instead
was...
you just use the... Yeah, what are you thinking?
I was just gonna. You're gonna have control of all of these characters.
But I think that's very expensive though. Why don't we just use
Why?
one person node on?
Why would be expensive?
Okay.
Like you would
Yeah, I
have
think.
control of all of them.
But it would be disabled at first, right?
You don't need to.
But then it would move in the box. So
Yeah, we don't see the box anyway.
okay.
Then when I select one, it gets teleported here. And then that's the guy we follow.
Yeah.
The problem there is
Yeah, I can see what you were planning to do. You plan to have the 4 location sensor and then
yeah, we don't need that anymore. Actually, if we can't go back, the system that I made earlier, we don't need that anymore. We can just have a counter that says what
progress
room we
it
are
is.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like when we reach the next room, you count up. So, for example, if touched. So, for example, if I select this character, there he is. If
Actually, it's quite nice to
person
see those
is
people
flush.
moving also.
So I can like select this guy.
Oh,
This should
okay.
be on. It should be on touch. And the flag.
The flag that you have picked it, right?
That you move to the next room.
Why do we need a flag though? Because we need to keep the value that.
Like you can and they can like move to the right and move back, and it's gonna trigger it again. So select person. Oops. Next room.
Then how do we prevent the person from not selecting multiple persons? I mean, because right now I can touch multiple
Okay,
persons.
we can disable them. We can disable them.
Yeah, actually I think using counter is better though, because like let's say when I want to work on my room, right, I can just change the initial value in the counter, right? And we don't need to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Well,
with the previous setup, we could just move the player.
Oh yeah, true. So now we have got the flag, so that so we can ensure that it can be touched only once.
This comparison. So with the flag, we can disable all of the other teleporters. So like once a person is touched, it goes to the bottom here. If touch goes to the comparison. So the comparison is the greater than comparison. So like if this is 0, so if nothing has been touched yet,
Yeah.
when it's touched, it sends a signal. But when the flag is 1, this comparison will never become true. So like, in select this guy, I can't select these guys anymore. Select this guy.
Oh.
I guess when we select someone, we can destroy the door. Dodge the door. Select next room. Okay, why did it do that? Should be a trigger.
Oh, I think it can be Personodon with different power. Like one can jump higher, one can punch. Maybe. Just my thoughts.
It's gonna be difficult for you.
It's okay.
Because you need to make different
it's okay.
outcomes.
You don't need to think for us. The same. I would not think for your next room as well.
It won't be relevant.
It has to
the
be
future
relevant though. Like, for example, I can have the platform room that like only certain abilities can solve. But then it's also a player's choice whether to solve it or not. Yeah.
Actually, there's a bug right now.
What bug is it?
Let me try. Maybe we can go back. If you're fast enough. Oh no, it's enough. Okay.
He's trying to break his own game. But yeah, before someone else break it.
Four, 68, 16, 52. Calculate where the next wall will be. Negative. Okay. Actually, this is gonna be a hassle for you because we can't move the room anymore.
Why can't we move the room anymore?
Or we need this.
I think we need the default person.
Yeah, like for testing.
Oh.
Next room.
I mean, I can also move the person in the room, right? To where I want to debug.
Yeah.
That also works.
Yeah.
It's
that's
not,
what I meant.
Yeah. So we don't need the additional Personodon. I can just pick
No,
one.
We need. Well, you can pick one, but you need to move it back later.
Yeah.
It's easier to have another one.
So I guess that's the first rule. So you think later, what are those 4 persons? And what are their attributes? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how you feel so far?
I've done so little.
Huh?
I feel like I've done so little.
Wow. What do you expect actually? What did you expect that?
I wanted to do 8 rooms.
In the stream?
Yeah.
8 rooms in the stream?
Yeah.
Like how?
What do you mean?
8 rooms, but like I
Like
mean, we are
it's-
going to split the room.
You can guys have more rooms after that.
Oh, so you mean like you 8 rooms and then like we 8 more
Yeah.
rooms? Wow.
Or like how many rooms you want.
I think 6 would
The
be
problem
good
is,
enough
like-
though. I prefer to have like smaller room, but like each room has more detail. Like quality over quantity. Wow. Yeah. And like, let's say if you have got 8 rooms, each room would have really few nodons. Yeah. Egg rooms.
Problem is I don't know what the questions will be. I have no problem making the room.
Yeah. But okay. I think after this then we take a break. And then I will come back building the second room. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Wow, Sert is unsatisfied. We can feel it from his voice. Wow, are you sad?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Don't worry. I will make less progress so you will not feel bad. If I'm making less progress because I don't want you to feel sad. Really nice.
You can
Okay.
No,
So
I'll
guys,
be
let's-
happier if you do more progress.
Wow, okay. Let's take a break and we would come back after around like 5 minutes. See you guys. So let's recap. Actually, before we go, let's recap what have Sert finished in the first part. First half. Wow. He's really tired
do?
right now. He's disappointed in himself. You guys can cheer him up. Yeah. Now he has forgotten what he has
Well.
done.
we made the game screen.
Yes.
We made the
Okay.
progress bar.
Yeah.
Made the first room. Yay.
Yes. So actually that's quite a lot. And we will make more after we come back. Okay. See you guys. Yeah, first room done. Good. Yeah, I noticed you want to do things first. Yes. Yes. No, but like as in like I don't know, I think at work I also need to do this. Sort of. No. Sometimes yes. But only sometimes, yeah. And interviewing must do. But then like yeah, in during the work also, like let's say if we debug on something with friends. Now I have an excuse of working slower. Now Cert understand.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. My PC crashed again. I need to upload it.
Oh, also I turn off my microphone too. Yay. So because right now there is like both BGM and like the YouTube sound, the music sound. So after this, I need to get the game code from Cert. He's going to upload the game code and then I will continue working on that. And as of the idea, right? So wait, your PC crashed, but you don't need PC to upload the game though. You can just use the Switch. Yeah, right. So let's go back here. So turn out the first room is like we are picking So
In
the
the
first
code.
few room will be customizing the character. Okay. So as of the first room, right, I'm thinking it's I will pick, I mean, if you need more rooms for customize your characters, you can move my room later. I think since we want it to be around game builder garage, I think I want my story to start in game builder academy. Yeah, and this can be first day at school, and wow. First day at school, and I'm thinking that there can be a few action to take, like for example, making a friend, exploring canteen, and then what else? What would you guys do on the first day at school though? I mean, making a friend, exploring a canteen. Wow, it's about friend and food. Going to library. Okay, never mind. I think we'll stick with this first. So I'm going to build the first. The hall. Okay. Okay, let's start. Okay, first I will receive the game code first. Okay. Game code. You guys can also try downloading this game code and then continue building from his code if you want to. Okay. Somehow I have forgotten the feel of using my own toy controller. Zeruto.
Because my main account is full already.
Okay, download complete. I should make a copy first so that I don't need to download it again.
You can edit it anyway without copy.
I mean, yeah, otherwise I need to download it, right? So now I'm making version 1.2. Oh, you already helped moving it to the second room. Okay. So, oh my god. What? He really reserved 4 room. Okay, can. I will start building from here. So I'm going to build a hallway. I know that. Okay, this. Let me think. So first day at GBG Academy, I also want like, but how come? Oh, this is the progress bar.
Yeah,
Okay, we are at room 5, so correct. Progress bar. Room 4, room 5. Oh my god, it's quite hard.
what are you trying to figure out?
What to do? And try to. So I'm thinking. To make it easy, I will just have like. So I plan to have 4 choices that like this person can visit, right? This is inside the school hall. So I will make like 4 floors using the boxes objects. Ideally, I also want this to be semi-solid platform, but 2%. So it should not be movable. It should be solid and visible at least for now. Then let's see. The first floor is a bit too high. Okay. Is there a hotkey for copying? I remember that
No.
is, right? No? Multiple select is holding ZL, ZR. Okay. Okay. That's the first choice. Then I would copy this to the other side. That would be the layout. I think Cert is thinking like, I'm very not efficient. Somehow it's not. Is it symmetry? Is it symmetric?
Yeah.
This right? Oh, it doesn't
It
look
is.
symmetric because of the IENSFTJP thing. Then I also want to add the background just for this part. I know I should not do the aesthetic now, but I just cannot help it. Okay, I'm going to draw a new friend. So there is going to be 4 choices. Maybe add like some text so that I would not forget. So this one would be. We keep this one would be like library. Somehow my mouse is not really stable.
You can press Y.
Press Y. No. Like as in I try to move the mouse, but see, it's not. The sensor is bad. Okay. Okay, press Y. Edit. Then why? I will just use the texture. Okay. I think I want to start drawing first. Okay, so I will set up the world first, like drawing or the texture. Although I think guys, this is not what you guys should do in development. You should plan more carefully. But I mean, I feel a bit unmotivated to see like ugly background.
You don't need the object.
But I want
You just
the
put the texture there. Oh, you
No.
want it to repeat.
I want it to be like, I want repeating pattern. Or maybe that later. better. Okay, never mind. This background can look like this first, but then I'm going to add the library. Library, just like bookshelf. How to draw the straight line? Is it a hotkey? No hotkey, right?
No.
Sad. I cannot feel the.
You selected the transparent color.
Yeah, I want to. So by default, it's transparent.
You selected the but it was transparent.
What is the undo hotkey? Okay. I can still remember it. It's ZL and Y.
Actually, I don't know that hotkey.
Oh really? Wow. Yeah. Now you learn.
I just click the button.
Okay, these are books. Some books. Yeah, some ugly books. Do they look like a books? I don't think so. Oh my god. I don't know what they look like.
Pretty pink.
Yeah, So I'm trying to okay. I'm going to change the I think I will make this box brown so that it look like we are in the building. Or should we be in the more modern school? I'm thinking, okay, so here, right, I think after I reach here, there would be a prompt showing like spend a day in the library. Press A to confirm. But then again, I feel like that would use too much nodon.
Why?
Or maybe here. I think it's okay. Will we have enough text object though if I'm using too much? Never mind. It's the perk of who get to code first. Is there a limit of number of text objects that we can have? Actually, I have
8.
forgotten. 8, right? Okay, so I will just use the read. I hate writing here. Read. So okay, I want this texture to only appear when after I arrive at the library. So right now I'm making the first choice, which is like visiting a library. So here I need a touch sensor. So my plan here is like I will check if a person nodon is here. If a person nodon is here, then it should be white touch, which is correct because I want to keep showing this one. So right now if I go there, it will have a prompt whether I want to read it or not. And then probably here I should add like the control A as well, like press A. Actually my room is going to be quite simple. It's like these 4 shards. I think you can add some platform level, but like I'm pretty bad at all mini games inside this though. But yeah, actually I don't have those ideas now. I mean, I don't know what mini games I should add to the game. Yeah, right now it's our time, 10 a.m. So if I press A here, this one can be shaved later. If I press A and I'm here, right? For now, I will use the wormhole so that it doesn't look much spaghetti. I will.
It's in middle.
Wormhole.
Middle.
My wormhole exits. So let's call this one I for IE. And then N for NS. I actually forget what each dimension is. And then the next one is F. Copy. And then J. So my idea is like, which is pretty simple. After pressing read here, when I'm here, right, I can use add. Then I want to make sure that it is triggered only once, so I'm using on press. So this one. First day in school and I go to library, so I think I should increase score on. So if we increase the score here, it means it goes more towards E, right? Okay. So this one I should set negative value, yeah. Map.
Need to put a flag in the trigger first.
Which trigger?
Or after the and.
Oh no, so I think no need because after this I can teleport. Oh, in case people spam A, right?
Yeah.
True. So we add the flag. Otherwise people will spam.
And then a trigger. Convert.
Trigger.
One.
Can it be cheaper than this though?
Let me think.
But I think it's okay. This one probably we can reuse for like wormhole entrance I. So when this happen, right, we would decrease the I and E. Like we would increase the introvert score for this character. Then after that, I also want to teleport this person node on to the next room. So to do that, I'm actually, I think this will be hard.
Actually,
I feel
thinking...
like Zert might have to change his solution for the current one though, because I'm going to add the teleporter. Where is teleport?
Object. Launch.
Oh my god,
Launch.
I didn't forget. Okay. Teleport object, teleport entrance. Then after that,
Change
I
it
will
to B. I'm really using A.
teleport what person?
Change it
You
to
already
B.
use. Okay.
Well, actually, the teleporter needs to be in the room. because of the multiple characters.
No, you change your solution. Wow.
Okay, I'll change your solution.
Otherwise, I
later.
would need the 4 teleporters. I think it's by
You can have a
impulse.
teleporter for the home room.
Oh,
Cover the whole room.
okay, I can. Actually, yes, you're right.
You can rotate it by 45 degrees to make it bigger. That's the biggest. And then change the Y. Or no. Put it back. Settings.
Okay.
Y-axis rotation. 45.
Why does it become bigger though?
Look, see it. Open the screen. Or actually, turn it off first.
So make it visible first. Oh,
Oh, you need to make the Z
the
big as well.
Z
Yeah.
full max. I see. Okay. So with this it can cover the whole room.
Then actually, that would cover 14. That's correct.
14. Okay, let me lock this so that I will not pick it.
Oh yeah, it's 14 wide,
Yeah.
so it doesn't cover the entire room.
No need to cover the entire room.
Yeah, or like
Just
make sure
right.
that
I
the
think I
sensors.
move it.
Yeah. Make it far from the wall.
Okay. So we place here. Yes. So they place here. I will be teleported to the next room. Then I can add the teleport exit to the next room.
Actually, I'm thinking I can add the teleport exit to automatic.
Wait, this is entrance. Oh, so basically you move the teleport exit, right?
Yeah, so that
But I think
we
like that
just
one.
use the same one. But you can
About
use
physics
that
reset.
for now.
So I actually need to reset because I want my character to stop moving after being teleported.
Need to
Why
increase
does
the
it
counter as well.
disappear?
It's with
Okay.
a wormhole there too.
To the counter. So, wormhole. I think later we need to document, like, since we are working together, later we need to document like which wormhole we have used and like teleport nodons. So we use wormhole Z to increase the room number. Now I'm going to add the wormhole Z, enter C. Then after I trigger it, we would go to the next room. Oh my god, I cannot even jump
She already put a platforming challenge.
to my own self. Okay, that's the library. Wait, I noticed something. Why does this thing become
the map is always-
99?
You forgot to put the invert in the map. On the right, the setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So after this, my introversion score is. Then here, I'm actually going to use one text object for like to say that this one welcome to, basically because I don't want to I might change it to texture later. Welcome to Garage Academy. Welcome to Garage. Academy. Oh no, that's another platform challenge. I'm going to block myself.
Turn on
Okay.
You made it.
Wait, but I need to attach the empty texture to remove the background. But I think right now we can have the background. So that one is for reading the book. Why is this a fun school to attend though? It's just a normal school. How to make this school this place more interesting and more fun? So on the opposite, this one going to make a new friend, but I don't know who is going to be the new friend. So we'll just draw a person here, or maybe it will be a character. No, I think let's make it more fun. I want to make a character that follows our character. How do we do that? How should we do that? Okay, we have got the location sensor, right?
It's very difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult because we need to teleport. I mean, I think okay.
I guess they can just teleport to you after every room.
Yeah. Make a person follow. But that person doesn't have to be solid. We can also
It
just
has
make
to
a
be
texture.
so that he can walk.
I mean, it can be just the texture. Or the jump would not look real though, but I think that's the limitation.
You can put them in a different Z.
Oh. Okay. I make this first. So right now I want, like, let's say after I make a friend, then this one should follow. We have 4 different player node on, right? Wow, this already looks so cool. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, my back also hurts. Now I cannot play game for very long hours because back hurts. No. And this one would not be read anymore. It would be like make friend. Make friend. This thing block my view. Let me shrink the Z-axis.
You can attach an invisible texture to them.
Oh yeah, true. Wait, what happened?
You change the X.
I changed the X. Okay, let me add the invisible texture. Oops. Okay. I think it will be harder and harder to code later. For sure. we will break each other code, but I mean that's the original plan.
Make them invisible.
No, why isn't it invisible?
You need to make them invisible.
Mm, mm.
The objects. No, like the object settings.
Oh my god, I have forgotten many stuff. Yeah, so we make them invisible and attach the texture so that we cannot see the box background. We will have this suffering. I think now Third is the only one who can code really well here. Yay! Oh my god, I cannot believe like just adding the, and now my controller is gone. Okay, so now we can see the make friend question mark. If now I repeat the same thing, which is like I think it's quite expensive though. Can we share? I mean, we can share the A button. Why? We can improve it later.
It's fine. Don't need to worry about hold-ons for now.
Yeah. So
Turn off the invert.
right now
Actually, remove the
I...
map. Just remove the map.
Oh yeah, true. The person doesn't teleport there.
It is connected to the teleporter. The trigger.
But why did the person disappear though? Just now.
You move to the next room. The person was left in this room.
Oh, I see. Because yeah, I got the wormhole for. Like I trigger this Z and this Z move the person to the next room. I want to make the room more interesting than this though. I think instead of just making friend, I think I want to have a small mini game. Like for example, this person is getting lost and then he say he's hungry. So I need to go bring him to the canteen to buy food. And this person will follow the same action as us. So that it can be a challenge. Yeah, let's do that. So canteen. So right now I'm going to, instead of just making a friend, right? We will help the person, bringing the person to the canteen to make friend. It looks more like French fry though, because of the color, right? Oh my god, I don't know what it looks like, but basically this is okay. Let me write canteen. What does this look like, guys? I think it looks like French fry. Oh, it does. I don't know. Yeah, canteen. So this can show. Oh, no, maybe not make friend. Okay. I'm thinking, guys, there are two options, which is like, option one is, after talking with this, then he will follow us and then we can treat him food. But that one, can be complicated. Another option is like we go to the canteen to buy food and then give it to him. I think this one is simpler. Yeah. So after buying food, there are two options, like whether we could eat it or give it to a friend. Okay. I think I can code in such a way that I can buy food. And then make a friend, like. No, but I think having a person to follow and bring him to the canteen together is better. It's more fun that way. Because it's going to be more harder for a player as well. Okay. This one, let's say invite him. Invite. And this one can be another person or not. Oh, I'm thinking that here we can also have two types of friends. One is just normal person or not, and the other one can be like UFO. Oh yeah, it looks like McDonald's, I think so. So like, if we invite him, right? And we press A, this flag will be on. So after this flag is on, then this person nodon should share the same control. It's going to be really hard to control though, but like that is the challenge.
Then the multiply.
Oh yeah, I need to multiply, correct. Multiply, not plus. Also, right now I don't need to trigger the next, like I should not go to the next stage. So with this, if
Still trigger the teleport.
why does it still trigger? Because this is teleport. It's going to be a challenge. Come. Do you think is it actually possible?
You need to move left. Yeah. Then
Oh my god.
go stand up. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So here, if there are two person nodon, then it would be like eating together. If there is only one person nodon, then it means eating alone, and then we go to the next screen. How does it sound? Yeah, like a small mini game. So here, maybe another touch sensor. This would count the number of person. And then eat. Oh, yeah, actually, you can also bring a friend to the library.
Maybe one room is just you get a friend. And the next room is choose where you go.
I think this is fine. Oh,
What's the fourth option?
doesn't need to have, It's also okay. Previously, the first. Was there the fourth option? No, I did not think of the fourth option previously,
So maybe the friend can just be in the middle, and like it shows the option invite or
No, but I want the
invite.
friend to be far. So that is like not really noticeable. Yeah. More like I want this to be like a little bit of exploration as well. Right. Not super obvious. Oh my god. C shift. Okay, now that friend is lost forever. Now I actually forget like which one is the main character, So I'm going to change this friend to be like other color first. And I think if the friend is lost in Z shift, then let it be. It's like we have lost that friend forever. Which is okay. Now,
Oh, you can break it
yeah, now we can
by
break
going
it.
to both places at once.
So we need to, yeah, now we can go to 2 places at once. We can go...
Maybe put a fancy object on your character.
Yeah. We only need one though. Because we can just count that fancy object. Are there other? This one can be the car showroom.
What kind of school is this?
Car showroom. Yeah. I don't know what. This is too random. Maybe we think later what this is. Okay, let's add a crate then. Oh, maybe not. I think I want to add something that I will not use for sure. Like Yeti, I think. So attach this one. Make it small. I think center to center, and then movable. But I don't want other properties.
What's that for?
So that I can check if like this one if I'm alone or if, because I need to tell the difference between the person and another person, right? Actually, it makes more sense to attach the Yeti to the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here the touch sensor would be for the Yeti. Or actually I can count 2 things at the same time. Just attach 2 different fancy object, right? Yeti and Hippo then. No.
Now it will break.
It will break again.
Again.
Yeah.
So you need another sensor for the eating place for person to count how many people there are.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Actually, you need that for the library too. If there's an option to go to the library together.
Let's just go to the library alone. This person will say, I don't want to go. Yeah. But this person wants to eat. Yeah. Problem solved.
Person? Yeah.
Person. So this
And
one, if
just
it
multiply
equal to
that.
two-
Multiply that with the other sensor.
No, but it will always be 1 and 1 because this one
The person
is
would be
also a
2.
person, right? The person will be 2.
Yeah. So you multiply it with the Yeti sensor.
What are we trying to do here though? So if it's equal to 2, then we have one logic. If it's equal to...
That means there's 2 people there.
Yeah. Okay, let's move it.
Or they should be in the same position.
Yeah, I mean they should be, but like it's hard to see, so I'm moving it this temporarily. So when it show, we would ask it, and if it's equal to 2, right? 2. I mean this can be changed to marker, but let's do that later. So there would be 2 cases which is equal to 1 and equal to 2, right? I think
What is this supposed to change anyway?
it will change.
Or no, what would be the difference
I'm
in the
thinking.
personality?
This one, library, I will move it to there. Oh my god, I also moved the floor. I mean, it alone also increase the introversion.
Then it together would.
Increase the extroversion since it's like imagine it's the first time.
So you can get the output of the multiply and subtract.
Wait. I think this
Wait,
can be
no.
the dining area. It's a bit weird that. Or that it's on a different side. Just a table. Yeah. Ugly table with a bowl of ramen. Then they are eating the same bowl. This is noodle into their mouth. Another noodle. Oh my
Thick.
god. What is this? This is like that
That ad
that animation. The dog one. What is that Disney animation that they share this part?
Oh, then the trap.
Yeah. I got the MK World Bundle. I think after I got a hand on my Switch, then I would play it. Will you guys play? Let's play together. Actually, how many people can play together in a MK world? Oh yeah, and I want to play the cow character.
Like 24.
Yeah, I want to play the... Which character would you pick if you play MK world?
I haven't seen the characters yet.
I also wish I had Nintendo Switch too. Like, who here has got a hand on it? I think instead of teleport actual person, right? I will just trigger the texture, like animation that people is eating together. Yeah. So there would be two texture, one for empty table. Okay, this is for empty table. So empty table is always on, and it's equal to 1 equal to 2. Just now you mentioned like a better idea.
You want it?
Maybe later.
So
if it's equal to 2, then it would show this one, and it should also hide the original texture. Then after that, we should
Also,
trigger the teleport.
not.
Actually, let's have the flag for teleport to the next room. So trigger to the next room, right? Then this one I want to add some timer delay to show the animation. I feel like this code is very buggy though. So after 5 seconds, then I would trigger, go to the next room and also teleport. But now it can be quite hard to debug, so I'm moving the person to there. Okay, now let's eat together. Oh! So the point is I need to press A button first.
Yeah.
I want to rewrite this code. Should I? Also, I don't want to use
Go
the
ahead.
touch person anymore.
Why?
I don't like this. I think if I attach another fancy object, right?
Or what don't you like about it?
I think this one is simpler. So if I attach another fancy object, like let's say hippo, then here I don't need multiplier. I mean, I don't need to check if it's equal to 1 equal to 2. Personally, I feel like it's easier to read. So if there is only Yeti, okay, let's only Yeti and not hippo, which is our friend. And press A, then we would trigger the same thing as like going to the library, although it can affect other dimension, but I think okay, there should be different flag. One flag for one input for just moving to the another room. Let me change the music. I also think this music is really sleepy, guys. Yeah. Oh my god, I haven't caught in GBG for a while and then now I feel lost. Yo, my. I will worry about I will clean it up later. So if there is this person, if there is only one person, then we would increase the introversion score and also just teleport. But if there are both, and we press the A button, somehow this look very ugly. I don't like my code at all. And A button is pressed right. We will turn on the flag. Again, flag. And then with this flag, then we would also trigger this texture, and we need to turn off another texture. And with some delay. But how to make sure that we only teleport this person? Okay, I guess the friend can go to the next room, but then after that,
You can teleport the person's fancy object.
yeah, I can teleport to person, yeah.
Oh no, you can
So after that 5, no need trigger anymore.
you need the trigger before the timer.
I think it's okay to keep sending the signal though, because there would be no thing to teleport.
I guess.
But like, yeah, I mean, can also do that.
Actually,
Because we already,
this work.
it's not work.
You need
So right now there are 2 people, right?
you need to put a duration for the
5, teleport. Then also need to input this one.
Can you add a duration to the teleport?
Which duration to the teleport?
The timer.
Yeah, already add.
Or wait, no. That's
Previously I
gonna
did not add. But then I need to
that's
disable
gonna
the-
keep increasing the room number.
Oh, wait, but
Also, that won't teleport the other person.
this one I already turned on the flag once, right? Then trigger.
Oh,
Then it should
I,
increase
di- I,
only
di-
once.
I didn't notice you put the trigger.
Yeah, yeah. Then it should increase only once. But
Do you want to wait?
after that, we also need to
Put-
hide this person. So,
Hide which person?
Both. Because I'm going to draw a texture of 2 people eating. Okay, let's draw head instead. Right. So I need to hide.
You can't hide the person.
I can, but I need one more condition, which is like this flag is on, right?
Like, the person needs to
And-
be a texture.
Oh yeah.
You can't make it
Correct.
invisible.
So I need to teleport it then. Okay, so I can teleport this guy to here. But for another friend, I will just make it. It's quite expensive. I think for this friend, it's likely to be a texture anyway. So I will just use a texture for now. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here is like after we decide to eat together, right? This person should disappear. But it will be Z center, I think, but I'm not sure. And make this one invisible. Then we should be able to see, yeah, that one. So after this flag is on, we should hide. When this flag is true, the person should disappear. Right.
Yeah.
So this flag means I have start eating with this friend. Then here I will add another teleport. Oh, where is teleport? There. This one let you see. I teleport a person. And then another teleport. Wow, I feel like Sert wants to delete the whole thing. How do you feel seeing this? I think you want to delete
It's fine.
everything. Wow, I cannot believe. Is it really fine? I also want to keep teleporting when the flag is on also. Then after 5 seconds, then we turn off the flag. I feel like this code is buggy, so that we would
would you
stop.
connect the flag to? On the person?
No, the flag. I cannot
But
connect
you
to the
connect
person,
it to the
right?
person.
Oh, accidentally connect. I want it to teleport. So it will keep teleporting and then like I cannot move. We can rotate later, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now the
You
person
need to
starts.
change. Go to the timer above.
Let's see.
That's just
Because it teleport at the same time, right? I think.
it can only teleport one thing.
Hmm.
So you need that's
Need
why
another,
go,
like,
go to the
message.
timer. Or I guess you can do that too.
What is another method that you are going to propose actually? Adding another trigger.
Increase the duration of the timer.
Oh. If I add trigger here, does it work? So that like this person would be teleport like 1 frame later.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Middle.
Oh my god.
Convert.
Convert and then trigger.
Need to
So
connect that to
now-
the teleporter too.
Ah. And I need to remove this one, I think.
No. Keep it.
No?
You need to teleport twice.
Okay. I think why does this person stop moving though? I never trigger off the flag.
Never triggered it on, right?
Oh, yeah, because during the test, I never trigger it on, correct. Okay, so I think, yeah, after this, then the person can follow us forever. Music, the logic. So if we go to the library, I think for this case, if we detect the hippo, this can be like enter the library alone. Although like got a friend follow, but the friend would not follow. Leave friend enter. Because I don't want a customized logic for when a custom logic for when there is a friend follow us to the library. But how to make it clear?
Just put read alone.
Yeah, read alone and then we turn off the flag too. Alone. Basically leaving our friend. So when this happens, we should turn off.
Connected to the and. From the and instead.
Why?
Or after the button. Can you undo?
Oh, I got it after this one.
Yeah.
Also when it switched. I think it's okay, we can increase the score point once because at least we try to talk, right?
Yeah.
But then we would increase it even more if we eat together with that friend. Which one is for eating together? Oh, we already increased. There. Okay, so if we bring friend and eat together, we would get the total of like 2 points. If we at least talk and then go read, let's make this one like -5. Yeah. Oh my god. So that would be some different. Okay. I think now the logic kinda works. So I'm going to spend some time polishing this. Let's see. Let's try. My person disappeared. I should make...
Change the turning speed to 0.
Okay.
0. No. Turning speed.
And then just now when I teleport, I want this guy to look at his friend, so I think I need to rotate the y-axis. I think so.
Yeah.
But maybe I put the wrong direction.
Wrong direction. Should be -90.
Oh my god. Yeah. This is very rude. It's like eating with friend, but turning the back. Turning the back
Not
with
living in the moment.
Yeah, don't live in the moment. Like that guy who play phones.
Who's that guy?
A guy who play phone when eating with friends. Oh! Yeah! And I think my first room is done! Yay! But it's so ugly! I also think I think I should clean up the code a little bit so that it would be easy for Mew. I will just put a list of used wormhole here, so that you guys can see like which wormhole has been used and you can trace. Let me think. There are so many things to do. How should I improve this first? So what should I do first? Now I want to start drawing texture, but where should I start?
Did you want a background?
Yeah. I think since it's GBG, it's Garage Academy, then I think the background should be like somewhere along the yellow, like soft yellow or mint platform. I think the floor color would be mint. Oh, would it look bad though? If I for the Vernodon, right? I want to change the wall texture. Let me try changing the wall texture. But this one will change everything, right?
Well, we can disable it in other rooms.
Oh yeah, we can disable it in another room. Yes, you are right. Okay. So
Actually, I could make that a choice.
what is this too bright? Also need to get rid of those shadow. But I think it's okay. We can make it invisible.
Can you change? Let's try something.
Try what?
Could the world node on?
Yeah.
World lighting. World lighting. Yeah, it's like that. Change the sun direction to positive 180.
Positive 180.
So like that. Oh wait, no. Change it to 0.
Zero. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, can you?
Well, I think now this hurts everyone's eyes.
Yeah, actually, the color of the
game.
The color of the world node on changes the lighting, or the color of the world node on when the game starts changes the world lighting.
Oh.
So can you put
like
an
let's
on
say
start then flag there?
Yeah.
On start.
And
Then a
then
flag.
flag.
So we can see the difference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot even jump.
Platforming challenge.
Okay. But I think it's a bit too dark. Maybe let's add a bit like. Is it better? Oh, is it the same?
Looks the same.
Yeah, I guess because it's white. So it's the same. Okay. I don't know how to make this look cute. It's just like really empty, you know.
Maybe we can make the texture somewhere else. Then I can just Arduino it.
Okay. I can make the texture somewhere else. It. That one is it alone. So this one is with alone. Okay. This one is bringing a friend. Okay, can still do it alone. Oh, that I can eat. Okay, extroversion point is too correct. I want to clean up this code a bit though before I hand over. How should I clean this up a little bit? Hey Andrew, hi. Good to see you. I think I'm still quite active with GBG. Right now I'm trying to clean this code because it's really messy. Right, so I need to make all of this invisible and then also lock. Slowly clean up. Also lock this one.
Maybe don't lock so we can move it later.
For the texture, right? But I think I need to lock those that I don't plan to move at all.
Like we might
Can I
move
touch
the
sensor?
rooms.
Oh, because later you need to click and lock. Alright.
Yeah.
This is the logic for eating. The first one is for eating together. Maybe I move everything to the top, the logic. I think it's pretty hard to read. Okay. I know it's expensive, but can I remove this for now? This too light because it looks really dirty. Also, I think later you would need to move like this person or not around. Okay. So now I'm trying to make the codeless spaghetti. is the texture. So this is the touch node on. So when this is touched, it will turn on the flag that right now we are with friends. And this flag will turn on the control. Yeah, I think now it looks cleaner. And this flag would increase the introvert part. Okay, this one is for friends circuit. Hey, thank you, Andrews. Okay, so let's revisit this library logic. So if it has touched the Yeti, right, it would show whether to read alone or not, and then it would go to this and check if a button is pressed. If yes, it would trigger and increase the introvert by 5, and at the same time it would also teleport and move to the next screen. The last one is the canteen. How do you make a double jump? Actually, there is a tutorial on it. Excel Gang. I can tell you. Oh my god. Oops, I tagged the wrong one. And Love Animator, I just noticed you're here. So this is for the canteen part. There are too many lines, help. It's just the so if we go eat alone, yeah, we would trigger the same thing as the library case. But if we eat together and is pressed, we would trigger the flag. I think we can reuse this and not. And then when the flag is on, right, we will trigger the new texture. If it's not, then it's just an empty table. Also, after we trigger this, then this person need to disappear.
To trigger what?
After we trigger the program for eating together, I think somehow it looks a bit.
You already have that, right?
You already have that. I mean, I'm reviewing my logic and like see how I can clean it up. What is this small thing? It's the hippo. Move it there. Yeah. Okay. I think right now I have art block and like I cannot really draw any texture. So I think I would end my room now. So this is what we have got so far from from this stream. So We have got the first room, this one, where we can pick the character, and then the second room, which is the Garage Academy. Yeah, so I think we have made a good progress, right? Or no? What do you think? Yay.
Made progress.
We have made progress, but not good progress. Yeah, he's quite harsh. I can see. I think, yeah. Can we start from the beginning? Cannot. Because you can see that he has
What do you mean by beginning?
added some empty rooms. Like the full gameplay, actually. That's what he mean. Because right now, if after picking the character, right, we would not teleport to this room. We would go to
You can
some
move the
empty rooms.
teleporter to your room.
Which teleport? I think we
Or
also
actually-
need to change the counter logic, right? So it doesn't work.
Yeah. Need to
Yeah.
add the Yeti to everyone as well.
Yes. So, okay. I'm going to end the stream and... Did something happen to Mew microphone? No, I think it's on mute. Yeah, so when you build a room, you only need to move this person node on.
Maybe you can move it now from you. You change the counter.
Oh. But I think after this, it will be you doing some offline build if you want. And then at
Am
night, Mew can start. I don't know if you want to.
Okay.
But basically,
Yeah.
just
Just
move
send me the
this
code
one.
before the stream.
If I do that, there's gonna be 4 rooms next stream.
Huh? What for loop?
Or there might be 4 rooms next stream when next stream starts.
I cannot share any more games. Okay, what have I think I need to delete some.
Did you share that mini game?
I don't think I have that many games. Or some are from the previous tutorial.
I didn't know this will depend on the share game.
What is this boomerang? I think I can delete this one. Like last time I helped them debug, I think. So I had to share it back. Yeah, bye Lemon. So glad that you are here. So I think in the next stream, then we would see much more progress for a lot of progress from Mew because Mew work faster than me. Are you?
No,
Yes. And
I
also,
still have no idea.
Sir has got like a lot of ideas that like he has not made in this stream. So I think in the next stream it will be lightning fast.
Whoa.
Yeah. Also, if you want, you can take a look at this code. Yeah, and try continue building from us. Although I think it's really hard. Yeah, we are ending the stream right now, and like we will be back in like 10 hours, right? So you guys can have a good sleep and then catch
8
us
hours, right?
up in really 8 hours. Yeah, can catch up with us after you have woken up. Yeah, but yeah, guys. Wow, now I feel my coding skill has dropped a lot and it's very slow for me to do things on GBG.
It's okay. It will be better next
Yeah.
time.
So yeah, thank you so much for joining everyone, and also thank you Sir for helping with the world building. Yeah, although those 5 nodon might take really long for me though if I have to do it right now. That's what I think.
Also deleted those 5 node on.
Yeah, you deleted those, but I think it's okay. Yeah. Okay, so bye bye everyone. Thank you Mew too for joining and for everything basically. So bye guys, Lemon One, Andrew Journey,
Bye bye.
Insert Mew, the Excel Gang. Bye bye, Pizza here. Bye bye. For us, we are going to have lunch. Yay!
Yeesh.
Bye
Lunchtime.
bye.